Well, it's all quiet on the Western Front, so to speak. Here we are. Here we is um, on the bay. This is. I've been on my boat since I don't know, 8 days. Um, 8 days. I feel chronically sick. Runny nose, cold-like symptoms. But, of course, I live on a damp, mildewy boat anchored on San Francisco Bay and have been for decades. Decades. And this is my doggy. So trying to give you a little update of what's happening here on the Anchorage is very quiet. Curtis, the harbor administrator, hasn't destroyed any boats without due process because he's under lockdown too. I'm just abiding my time. And my dog is very ill, serious chronic cough, and I'm hoping to get her to a vet today, as long as, the vet hospitals aren't closed, and I'm sure they're not. Hopefully they're not. And hopefully they don't try to charge us an arm and a leg, so to speak. Why do we say things like that, huh? Arms and legs, man. Arms and legs. Oh, okay, how's that? So, other than that, all of us have a break now. We've all got a break from, if you have to do community service, looks like you're not going to have to for a while. And other than that, I'm going to try to sing you a song. I talked to the head of BCDC, Larry Goldsbar. Yeah, Larry Goldsbar. I left my home in Georgia and I headed for that Frisco Bay. I thought I had nothing to live for. Looked like nothing gonna come my way. Look, I'm just sitting on the bed, wasting time. Wasting time. May not have a dime. Wasting time. Wasting time. Vibration. Good vibration. Good vibration. Bum, 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 bum. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now now I see. Yeah. Yeah, we're sick as a dog, right? Are we sick as a dog? Poor thing. She's sick as a dog. And I'm just holding on to her for dear life, you know. She could cough herself to death anytime. But I know God loves my dog. Yes. God loves my dog. Yeah. Now, if you get there before I do, put in a good word for me, okay? Okay. Poor thing. Poor thing. No, she's my little doll. She's my baby. She's all I got in this physical world, you know, to comfort me. It's all I got in this physical world to comfort me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Just blind in one eye. And I pray that she doesn't lose sight in the other eye. You tell him, Danny. You tell your story. Tell me your story. Tell your story. Poor thing. Okay. Okay. You want more? Okay, you want to sit in my lap. You don't want to go. Okay. So anyways, that's her story and sticking to it. That's her story and sticking to it, man. You know what I mean? So anyways, we're out here abiding our time, and the Galilee Harbor fiasco to take out the dinghy dock is on hold indefinitely until this plague crisis, you know, disappears, you know. Poor thing. Poor thing. Poor thing. Yeah, she's been like this for a month or more. Poor thing. Okay. Okay. So anyways, gonna try to take her to the vet. Her regular vet retired and ain't in business no more. Sure miss him. We sure miss her regular vet. Okay. So you say, why am I wearing this hat? Well, a tricorn is less likely to get blown off your head. So, what else is on the agenda? I'm gonna go to shore, try to find a vet, and just riding this storm out, this plague storm out, you know. Just riding it out, man, you know. And looking forward to going to the beach, you know, but I'm going to tell my friend that the beach I go to has so few people on it that there's no problem staying 6, feet apart, you know, because there's not that many people at my favorite beach, you know. Anyway, so Galilee Harbor's attempt to destroy the dinghy dock is put on hold. And I talked to Larry Goldsbar, and seems like a very nice man, very good, nice sense of humor. And it's just a matter of communication, just a matter of communication. Fill in the blanks, follow the dots, So anyways, other than that, everything's peaceful on the waterfront. I haven't heard any problems out here. Everybody's on their best behavior because people are being threatened with eviction off the waterfront. And then our dinghy dock on Napa Street is being threatened to take out by the carpetbaggers that moved into Galilee Harbor, who got no business being there because they have no waterfront interests other than living on a houseboat, and there is no maritime activity there to speak of. They have a marine flea market once a week. What's that, There ain't no fishing boats, no salvage boats, no. And so we want to take back our harbor, Galilee Harbor. Take it back from the carpetbaggers. Yeah. Take it back from those that may have places to live on land but choose to live on the Anchorage and choose to oppress the anchorouts. So everybody pray about Galilee Harbor. Everybody pray about Galilee Harbor. Everybody pray that the dinghy dock is not taken out. I've been out here for decades, anchored, and as you can tell, I did have a dream the other day that I was clean shaven and handsome looking again and living back how I used to. Nicest house in the block, 3 kids, wife, But that all ended in 1984 when Big Brother, my father-in-law, and my mother-in-law pressured my wife to leave me. And worse than leaving me, I had 72 hours to leave my home and 3 children. And I've never had an overnight with one of them since 1984. So all of us out here in the Anchorage have got, horror stories, All of us have a story. That's why we're out here. There's no place left to go, We got no place left to go. This is it. The last free Anchorage, the last free ride, the last vestige of freedom here on the Anchorage. And we're going to keep it that way. By God's grace and His almighty hand, we're going to keep this Anchorage free and not turn into some commercial interests, of paid moorings that one has to be on, otherwise persona non grata on the San Francisco Bay Anchorage, otherwise be persona non grata. Anyways, if you'd like to send a donation to help the Anchorage, the waterfront people, I'm the resident chaplain of the San Francisco Bay and CEO of the New Covenant Evangelistic Association, a nonprofit 501c3 church organization first formed in early 60s, of which I inherited as the CEO. And Doug Storms, the Baptist minister, is a secretary, and the mother of my children, Becky Romanowski, is the treasurer. So we are the board members. And if you'd like to send a sizable donation, please do. You can send it care of Peter Romanowski, P.O. Box 1591, Sausalito, California, 94966. And if you need money, let me know, and I'll do what I can. The best way I can send money is through my PayPal. Peter Romanowski, ROMANOWSKY, through PayPal. So, what else is new? I think it's time to go, and I will keep you updated on the Anchorage. Meanwhile, all is quiet on the Anchorage front, and we've been given a reprieve from immediate concerns about the destruction of boats and people's homes, floating homes, by an aggressive, non-caring bureaucrats and politicians who don't have an alternate solution to what they say is the anchor out problem of, quote, illegals living on their boats in the San Francisco Bay. Well, people have been living on San Francisco Bay ever since Sir Francis Drake dropped anchor off of Sausalito. Anyways, and that's another story. The local natives have a book describing Sir Francis Drake's entrance into San Francisco Bay and their encounter with him. It's called Drake at Olam Pi, and this book written by the local natives, a doctor of dentistry, a descendant of the last chief of the southern Miwok tribe here in Marin County, wrote a book about Drake's entry into the bay, and I'll tell you more about it in the next episode. God bless you.